Welcome back, everybody.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
So where we last left off, we had just gotten done cooking. We made a bunch of teas, made a bunch of food, got ourselves prepped for some water. In fact, I'm going to drink some of that water just to kind of lighten that load a little bit. It's a bit windy, and I think the next place we're going to is Mystery Lake. So before I go, let me know in the comments, which do you guys prefer to carry on you? Do you guys prefer to carry a can, 2 cans? Do you prefer the pot, or do you prefer the cooking skillet as your go-to, I'm going to carry this with me on my adventures? Which do you prefer? For me, I like the pot. But to each his own. I like it because you can cook more water in it. But you can make more things in a skillet. So we are going to do a little bit of inventory management here. I'm going to probably skip past this. Okay, that didn't last too long. But luckily, I've had the foresight to think about using my hunger that I have to read the books. So because I've got a full belly, I can read. And I can just read through what I've got. And I'll go ahead and do that. Another little trick when you're inside of buildings, if you hit Y on your keyboard, it'll pull up the outlines for the editor mode. Helps you move through a dark building a little bit faster. I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep though. Oh, we got a blizzard outside. About par for the course. We're fully rested though, so I think what we can do, we've got so much flour to make pancakes and so much of that. We might as well exhaust what we've got here, read through those books to kind of level up our perks a little bit, then make for Mystery Lake. That's probably a good idea, right? In the meantime, what can I do? What can I craft? Here's another question for you guys. When you guys don't really have anything to do and you run into like one of these situations where it's not quite daylight enough, the weather sucks, and you can't really go outside, what do you spend your time doing? Just maybe collecting things? Like maybe I could collect these curtains? Sounds like it's calming down. Now I think, because of how it is, I think I can read. Because when the sun gets just a hair above the moon, you can read. So let's go ahead. Not quite, but probably about right about now. See if I can get through this book.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yep, here we go. Okay, we're through a book. We don't need that anymore. We could probably get through this book too. 3 hours researched. Mainly I just want to get through these just so I'm done with them and they don't weigh me down anymore. Probably gonna get cabin fever started though if I take too much longer. So I'll get 2 of them done. See what the weather's doing. Well, it's blizzarding again. I probably had an opportunity to go there, but I didn't. Okay. Well, I'll read a bit more, because I've got the time. What books do you guys prioritize when you're reading? I tend to just read whatever ones might be useful to me. Well, it doesn't sound like it's storming anymore. It just sounds like it's windy. Let's finish off that sewing book. Okay, that's a bit of stuff that was weighing us down. Is not weighing us down anymore. And then I'll go ahead and eat this, because we're going to get the well-fed bonus from the 2 days that we spent in here. We're going to have to remember to go pick up the rabbit hides that we were curing, because they're probably done by now. Then we could probably just travel at night. Yeah, we got everything we need. Got our pot, got our teas, got some leather, stuff for food. Well, these aren't going to be useful without the skillet, though. And this won't be useful without the pot. I'm thinking pancakes are probably the way to go, just based on inventory. So I'm going to take this. I could probably just take them both. Let's see what it looks like out here. It's actually not bad. We can leave. About that. I'm gonna go back in here. Might be a good idea to sleep. Actually, we've got coffee. Let's just do that. Get some of that back. And I can just head out. It's fine. I'll light a torch. Is that a deer? That is a deer. Surprisingly, we're not losing any heat right now, which is great. This is like one of the worst times to travel. Off to Mystery Lake. We're gonna stop by that farm and go pick up those cured guts and cured rabbit hides. Might be able to make myself some stuff. I think the hat's only through what, three hides or 4, and the mitts are 2. Something like that. I'm so heavy. We could probably sleep in the car if we need to. We could just contemplate about that for a little bit on Contemplation Bridge. Oh, let's stop in at the barn. I don't like that at all. It's really hard to see any like wildlife out there, so they can sneak up on you pretty easy. I see that wolf though. I don't think the birch bark would be respawned yet, would it? Probably not. Not cured yet. Definitely not cured yet. We can still take them with us, though. Yeah, we'll give them another night. We'll sleep here. Let's make some pancakes. Alright, we'll use the birch bark because it defaults to that. Cool. We are going to place the skillet. Make ourselves some pancakes. I usually don't carry both of these with me, but I gotta say this is nice to have. Go ahead and eat that. Probably cook a little bit more. We're gonna sleep there for tonight. But we're just making some nice pancakes. Look at those. Look how delicious those look. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna read next to the fire. Let's give this about an hour. Boiling. We probably have one more hour that we can read. Okay. Enter the vehicle. I've already eaten for tonight, so just got a drink. And off to sleep we go. I doubt we get 10 hours, but we'll try. Alright, sunrise is just coming up. We're gonna go ahead and finish off that book. Getting a lot of reading done in this episode. Okay. How do these look? 84. We'll take them. Then we are out of here. Probably just gonna eat those for now. Lower the cost of my weight. All right, off to Mystery Lake. It's a beautiful day to head off to Mystery Lake. This is great. I'm enjoying this very thoroughly. I've got one coffee in my arsenal, so I should be able to make it over there just fine. I think I've already looked in here before, but never know. Gonna avoid that wolf over there. We've already searched this. Yeah, I put the visors down. We've searched it. There's a battery there. Mystery Lake, here we come. So I only really know of one path to get up to the cave to go to Mystery Lake. Because I'm pretty sure it pops out behind Trapper's cabin when you get there. And I've only ever really found it one way. So if you guys have other ways that you find it, let me know. Because I usually go just down the fence past the farmstead. And then I hang a left and go up the mountain. And then I usually find, like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. I just know what I'm looking for. And when I see it, I know that that's what it is. Y'all ever get that way with directions sometimes where you, like, don't know how to describe it to somebody else, but you know that if you see it, you'll know that you're in the right place? Or there's, like, a specific rock formation or a specific tree formation that you're like, that's it. That's where we need to go. Visors are down, but I never opened the hood. So I'm pretty sure the way I always did it from the farmstead was I would pass the farmstead. So it's over there. And then I'd go up here and then I'd hang a left and go up there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the way I usually take to get up to that cave. And then if I'm remembering correctly, there's like a path, and you follow the path, you get to a down boulder, you hang a right, and then it's up at the top of the hill. There might be a bear, though. Pretty sure that was a bear. Because, yeah, there's the cliff face with the rope. There's the bear. Hasn't seen me yet, but he's right there. I'd be able to distract him. There he is. Right there. He was exploring that rock. So you don't actually have to climb this cliff face right here. You can go around. And in fact, I would advise you do. No sprains. Not bad. So then I go up into the forest over here. I think I'm going to hang a left. I'm not sure yet. I'm not close enough yet. That spooked me. Good thing I got a torch. Good way to get rid of dogs. Aim a rock at them, stand between them and a torch, and they get freaked out and run away. Yep, so here's the path I was talking about. So I'm going to hang down over here. I'm pretty sure that's the rock face I'm looking for. It's like right there. Yeah, because I'd normally come down here, hang a right. I think I see it right through there. Yeah, it's this down tree. That's what I was looking for. There's the cave. You can see it. Right in the center of the screen. That's not good. Why are there so many bears between me and where I want to go? Can I just hop this? Can I billy goat up? Cool. Off to Mystery Lake. So many bears from here to there. That's crazy. Next up, the Trapper's Cabin. So if you're new to the game and you ever get intimidated by caves, don't be. They're pretty simple. They usually only have one or two elbows that lead to nowhere. And if you just like keep your hand on the left side of the wall and follow it, you'll get out. I mean, maybe not there because you'd fall down, but like you see, you'll come here and you'll get an elbow, but it leads to a dead end, and then you just keep going. Also, highly recommend pick up coal if you find it. Maybe not all of the coal because it weighs you down a bit, but a little gold nugget of heat, or a little coal nugget of heat. Yeah. So like either one of these pathways would probably be fine.
Never know. Could end up being useful.
It just depends on if you want to loot the entire cave or not. So like this loops around to an elbow, and then you just find some stuff. And then it ultimately dead ends off. So no matter what you do in caves, as long as you like keep your directions in order, you'll end up at the end. And there's only really one exit out of this cave, at least. I think there's a couple of caves that might have multiple exits. But they're not too bad. It's pretty simple.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Well, yeah, I'm picking up tons of coal. So I think, pretty sure that's the way out. This is just another leg that you could explore. Looks pretty neat. And then we are in Winding River, the Carter Hydro Dam. Oh, how could I forget? I have to go through the dam in order to get where I'm going. Let's just beam this rabbit right here. And then just ready for it? Ready for it? I got close.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I probably shouldn't be carrying all this on me because there is a wolf up here. But I want the pelts. Well, good excuse to use my flare. I know he's coming. He smells me. Well, it's not really windy, so I don't really have to use that. But there's the dam. I'm moving so slow. Where's Wolfie? I know he's around here. Oh, he's eating something. I heard him over there. Cool, we caught him while he's busy. Let's get out of here. There he is. You see him? He's over there eating something. Not losing any heat. We're nice and toasty. Got a full belly. Well, half full belly. And a little bit of thirst. Not too bad. We're starting to stabilize. Really need to find me a hacksaw. If I can find a hacksaw in the dam, that would be really cool. Let's take a peek in here real quick.
This'll come in handy.
Oh my goodness. We found a bedroll. It was just hiding there. Really good find. Well, now I can just sleep wherever I want. So, something to note about here, I used to be terrified of like walking along this ledge, especially during a blizzard. But if you fall down, you won't die. You might hurt yourself, but you'll land on like the curved edge there, and then you can just crouch and billy goat your way down. But they also give you a lot of real estate to work with for this ledge. So just like hug the wall and you'll be fine. I don't think I've ever fallen off in my entire time playing the Long Dark. So this would be the time to use those matches. Do I have enough wood to thaw that out though? I don't know if I do. I probably do, actually. Let's do it. I'm gonna have to end the episode here soon. I'll probably do it after I take care of this deer.
Come on, little fire. Come on. Come on, little fire.
There we go. We got a fire.
Perfect.
Alright, that should slowly thaw. In the meantime, we'll go ahead, harvest this. Let's try this again. I didn't think that would happen. I thought I had more time.
Come on, little fire. Well, that didn't work.
Well, taking the hide will take about 40 minutes, which I really don't want to do. Let's see if it'll start.
Come on, little fire. Wait, that didn't work.
Really need to level up my fire making skill.
on, little fire. Oh, yeah.
Okay, at the very least, I take the hide.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. Well, got everything we needed.
I need to eat soon.
I was hoping to be able to cook some of that, but I don't have any sticks. Alright, well, here we are. Let's go ahead and drop all of our craftables. Start working on those. Put that up there, because why not? Put my bedroll right here. Have us a nice rest. Sleep until tomorrow. And that's gonna wrap up this video, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like and maybe subscribe. Hit the bell notification. All that good jazz. Does YouTube even have a bell notification anymore? I don't know. But yeah, I'll be posting regular content every week, so just keep your eyes out. Bye-bye.